Oh, I have to click something in here too. See, this is why it's terrible. Is I had to start streaming from OBS, and then I thought it was live, but then I also had to click go live in the YouTube window.
Oh.
Oh.
Absolutely rancid.
Well, at least it's working now.
It is working now. I'm gonna make a post on my Instagram story. Oh, you know what I should do? I should pull up some like smooth jazz to like diffuse this a little bit.
Post it on LinkedIn.
Jazz for February. There's just like a running 24-hour live stream that exists for this shit.
Dude, when I was a barista, this is what we would default to if the owners came in. Because we didn't want them to know that we would like just play our personal music preferences, and so we just put on like, 2,000 hours of cafe saxophone or something, and others would come and be like, "Yeah, it looks good."
I look so shiny. Why do I look so shiny?
I couldn't answer that, my friend.
It's because I need a better skincare routine or something.
Damn, happens to the best of us.
That's
Get on that.
Shower.
Get on that combination skin routine.
what is that?
It means like sometimes your skin is oily, sometimes it's dry. Hence the combination.
Wait, what?
Like anti-oily and anti-dry things at the same time.
Yeah.
Just
I'm convinced everybody has combination skin secretly.
make your skin a war zone.
Yeah.
The more and more this conversation goes, the more and more confused I am.
You don't have oil dry issues?
No, well, I don't know. I don't really think about that.
You have a perfect complexion, Jonathan.
Well, thank you.
I've always thought that.
No, I think I'm just usually too stressed to think about it. This last month has been insane. I think I've been in 3 states in the last 2 weeks, and I'm going to be in 4 in another day.
Oh my goodness.
You should move to like Connecticut so that you experience that on a regular basis.
Oh my gosh.
Are you traveling for work or for leisure?
Both.
I see.
Are we live, Jordan? Can I talk locations?
We are live. They are your details, so you may
Okay.
do what you wish.
Colorado to Seattle, then Seattle back to Colorado. Then I drove from Colorado to Idaho, and I drove back from Idaho. And then I had 12 hours in Colorado, and then I flew to Houston. Then I'm flying back from Houston, only to drive another 2 hours to Cheyenne.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
I was in Seattle to buy a violin, and then I was in Idaho to do an album session. And then I'm in Houston visiting a friend, and then I'm in Cheyenne to record the Cheyenne Symphony. So.
Goodness.
That's kind of sick,
And,
though.
I spent like 3 hours
That's
of my
very
drive
sick.
back from Idaho fixing my car because my
Oh,
alternator
I
got
saw
broken,
that.
which was like
The
oh
worst.
my
Price
gosh.
of being a jet setter.
And
Uh,
you
at-
replaced it in sub-zero temperatures.
Yes, it was 60
Oh my
degrees
gosh.
outside. And I'm in front of a Napa auto parts store at 7 a.m. in the morning jacking my car. Thank heaven I had all the tools in my car. For some reason, at like half a year ago, I decided to become a gearhead, so I had a full ratchet set, full wrench set. I had a proper jack, not one of those little stupid tire ones, but like the actual hydraulic jack, so I got the car up, and then I had jack stands, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. After the fact, not while I was trying to keep my hands warm.
Displace
Well,
the
I'm-
fact.
Glad you're doing alright. You made it out, and that's what counts.
Yes,
And it seems like you've been up to some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
I have been. It's been a lot of fun.
Good.
Been doing some really cool projects. Just got done recording the 208 ensemble in Boise, which has got
Wow.
Jake Saunders
Yes.
playing cello for that.
That guy.
Oh, and
Uh,
amazing.
Was that their last
Yeah.
thing? I'm confused about how that
There's some ambiguity as to what is going on with the ensemble. I think in the future, I don't know. There was some. I really don't know.
Huh.
So like they stopped during the pandemic.
Right.
And then I think this is their first concert back, and I don't really know what's happening as far as what the future is.
Gotcha. Well, I hope they do more things.
I hope so too.
Me too.
Cool
Yeah.
ensemble, really cool music. So we need more new music in the world.
Yes,
especially more
absolutely.
classical music.
Yes.
Jake premiered my cello sonata with the secret
Oh,
motif.
Played the heck out of it.
Yeah,
I love that one. I really do.
I love
I
the
was
secret
thinking that-
motif.
I was singing it earlier to myself as I walked
Wait,
through the house.
really?
Because Jordan and I were on the phone earlier today, and so I'm just going through singing the motif of cello sonata number 1.
Of the
AKA the secret
esteemed
motif.
university in Dad
Of
Village.
Dad Village.
I like how cryptic that is. Well, I'm not gonna worry about, if I see. Wow, that's so crazy. I love Dad Village. I was just saying, if I see things in the chat, I will respond to them. I'm not gonna worry too much about, waiting for people. Something I've noticed on this YouTube in particular. Not so much on Jack as BFF when I was streaming on YouTube on that. After I end my live streams on this channel, they keep getting views pretty consistently, which is really weird because I in the moment I'm like, oh, not that many people are watching this. I thought more people would be watching this, but then afterward it's people go look at the VOD, which is not a thing at all on Twitch. So it's just that's just an observation that I have. Anyway, I think, is everyone ready to experience some Dad Village Symphony Orchestra?
I absolutely.
So ready.
The secret
Now that
motif. What's up, Gretchen?
Now that it's 3 a.m., I'm going to go. But it was really nice to see everyone briefly, and I'm really excited for tomorrow.
Yeah, it's nice to see you too. Are you gonna be there tomorrow?
I don't know.
Because
I
it's
don't know.
happening at
Well,
3 a.m.
It's possible. It's possible.
That's awesome. All right. Well, thanks for hopping in. It's good to see you.
Of course. Yeah. Bye.
Gute Nacht.
Bye. Gute Nacht.
Lauren, the secret motif. It's a bit of a secret, but if you listen to my cello sonata, it's on Spotify and it's also on YouTube. There's 2 different recordings of it, one by Nelson Walker, one by Jake Saunders, and there's a secret motif. It has lyrics. That's what the secret is, and the lyrics are what is secret. And I don't think I'm at liberty, and I don't think I'm at liberty to share them. I still haven't decided how, on the spectrum of PG to not, I want to be on.
Oh, I know the motif. I forgot.
I like how me saying that prompted that. Anyway, everyone ready to enjoy some Dad Village Symphony Orchestra?
Absolutely.
not.
What is our process here? Are we hitting play at the
We're
same time?
gonna simultaneously hit play. So you go to dvso.org and go to the projects tab, and all 3 of them are conveniently on that same page. Or you can go
Whoa.
find them on YouTube if you like.
Soon to be 4.
Soon to be 4. Catch the Fabled premiere tomorrow night. And look at this. I don't know if anyone here is on my stream, but I have this little text scroller that advertises Fabled. I worked out how to do
I'm
that.
really excited.
I don't actually see the text scroll on the YouTube feed.
It's I just switched it to the different scene, so it's on that one.
Oh,
It's not on
okay.
mine.
I
Yeah,
see it now.
the YouTube delay is
It's real.
a bit
Oh yeah, that's a big delay.
a bit much compared to the other one.
Which I believe it's called.
Yeah, the other one.
The other
Yeah,
one
the
that
other one.
was, as was pointed out, made for streaming.
Crazy how that works.
I just want to make sure I've stood up enough hours today.
So I'm gonna put my watch over here. You know what I mean? All right.
I do. Are we starting with the Patriot?
We're starting with the Patriot. This is my first symphony. I wrote it over the course of 14 months. I thought I had finished it after. Oh man, I started it in April 2018. Thought I finished it in August of that year. Then a few people talked me into revising it, and I wasn't completely happy with it. So I went in and revised it like I have never revised anything before or after that point, and it turned it into something that I'm very fond of. It is basically just, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to like capture it briefly, but you can see right here the little blurb I put on the website is a 40-minute symphony written in reaction to the resurgence of nationalism in the United States. United States isn't capitalized there, which was not on purpose. The symphony blends a childlike wonder inspired by the natural beauty of North America with sardonic disgust, insurmountable fear, and brutal and irrepressible rage. So, you know, the idea of the boundaries between patriotism and nationalism, if those exist, where are they? What are they? How do I feel? This is something that I think is going to, like, my feelings about this piece are going to continually change, which is something that I like, something that brings me joy. Anyway, yeah, like I said earlier, actually I wasn't streaming yet, but you'll see a lot of James in this. James was the first person to record anything for DVSO, and it happened.
Oh really?
It happened at a terrifying pace because
Yeah, we.
I put out a Facebook post, and James was like, "Yeah, send the parts," and I was like, "Oh, I haven't made the parts." And it's a 40-minute symphony, so it's not exactly easy to make the parts. And so I like speed ran those. And that was really exciting. And then you and Zach, right?
Yes, because if you recall, we recorded all of this in March of 2020. Like,
Yeah.
we got a notice from CIM, like, hey, get all your stuff out because we're shutting the building down in like a week and a half and nobody's going to get in anymore.
Yeah.
So you sent us the parts and we spent like 3 days just like learning all the music all day, every day for like 3 days. And then we recorded it all in the next like 5. And we finished like 9 p.m. on the last day. And as we had finished packing up all the microphones and stuff, the security guards came through and were like, get out.
Oh my God, man. I like, what a time. Also, like, I don't think
For real.
anyone has given so much energy to my music in such a short amount of time. Yeah, I remember getting those and just like watching through them, being like, God damn, this is crazy that like I made this Facebook post asking if anyone wanted to record like 2 days ago. I hadn't even gone home from my own university yet, like what by the time I was watching those, and I was like, oh my God, like this is actually, now I have to actually do this because because someone else spent time on it. I'm about to hit with Never Gonna Give You Up. Yeah, that's a secret motif. It's a secret motif. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. My favorite movement is Protest. Huh. You know, I appreciate that you know the piece. So the protest movement and the elegy movement. Okay, so I'll just go through the structure real quick. The first movement is landscapes. It's landscapes, and it's very just apolitical. And then after that, the final like cataclysm chord of that is the moment that it all becomes political. So the second movement is portrait. Third movement is elegy, and then the fourth movement is the protest. The elegy and the protest had gigantic chunks just torn out of them and were totally redone in the revisions. And so, yeah, there's a lot going on there. I actually think my favorite movement is the first. It gets very dark after that. Not that that's bad, but I think I enjoy listening to the first movement the most. But I think, do we want to listen to my little, at the beginning of this, I have like a pre-concert talk for, it's like 6 minutes. Do we want to watch that? I'm completely ambivalent. Bella, you're muted.
I'm comfortable skipping it, but I do want to see 3 years ago Jordan for a little bit.
Oh.
Just like for a moment. I think it's very important.
I opened the video and I was like, that is a child. That is a straight up child.
Damn, that's crazy. I feel like I've just like looked elderly for the last like 5 years, so that's really funny. Okay, well, Lauren wants to listen to it. We can listen to it. I just get overly serious, and I don't want to take ownership of that right now. All right, has everyone got it pulled up?
I'm so ready.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
Love
click
Dad Village.
in 3, 2, 1, go. Hi, I'm Jordan Holloway, and I'm the director of the Dad Village Symphony Orchestra. The Dad Village Symphony is a virtual orchestra of over 40 people from around the US, Canada, Spain, and France that I began to put together in response to the COVID-19 pandemic in mid-March as a way for us to continue to make music together. Now, nearly 4 months later, after very, very much disorganization and trial by fire, I've put together our very first recording, which is of my first symphony, The Patriot. You'll hear the symphony in just a few minutes after this sort of pre-concert talk in which I hope to give you some context for the piece. Firstly, what even is a patriot? Like, what does that mean? I think now more than ever there are two very different ways of thinking about this. And the first is that to be patriotic, one must support their country always and no matter what. An ideology that their country is the best. The other widely shared viewpoint, which I personally subscribe to, and is the ideology that pervades this symphony, is that a patriot is somebody who wants to see their country do the right thing. To be a patriot is to love one's country for what it could be, not just for what it is. This to me is the difference between patriotism and nationalism. So if you were thinking that this was going to be a 40-minute rendition of God Bless America, then I hope that this insight into my viewpoint has given you some relief. The symphony, like most, That was meant to
is
be a
divided
joke.
into 4 movements, and each of them holds
Meant to be
an
just a little
individual
joke right there.
idea. These 4 singular ideas are meant to work together to uphold this broader concept of a patriot. We never got that fancy again. I'd like to do that again, like with the piano. The first movement and idea is an unadulterated. Oh,
and
Jordan, I just realized you're
completely
talking on
innocent
stream. You're muted
expression
for
of
us, I
gratitude
believe.
For the natural.
Yeah,
yeah.
this
I
country
just have
is
little,
of.
just getting little.
Of course, this comes
Little
with its
comments
own
in there.
implicit issues relating to colonialism and genocide, and these scars, which still have an incredible amount of time before they heal. But this movement doesn't deal with any of that because, for lack of better phrasing, this movement doesn't know any of that. Now, this is not to say that I didn't know about these things while writing this movement. But what this really is a series of musical images taken from my memories of growing up in Pennsylvania and Colorado. This movement is meant to be a perspective that has the innocence of a child who is discovering this land for himself for the first time. This innocence is ripped forcefully from us in the
The
hideous
crossfade
final
there.
movement, which plunges us into the second movement called Portrait, that is a musical portrait.
Can you tell I'm not a pianist? Yeah.
Okay.
Symphony number 4 will be God Bless
Portrait
America.
of whom?
Don't worry.
I have my own personal interpretation as to who this is supposed to specifically represent, and I would invite you to think on your own interpretation. But the intent for this movement is to portray a general personification of evil. More specifically, evil that has great political power. Again, I'd invite you to think on what that means to you in this music, if you like. We are once again violently thrust from one idea to the next as this movement closes and we enter this new realm that doesn't actually exist. The third movement, called Elegy, in my mind, is an image of fear. An image of a post-apocalyptic Earth as a very direct consequence of what is represented in the second movement. This movement is a desolate nuclear wasteland, an elegy of what might come. And an effort to snap out of this sort of nightmare, we are then led into the fourth movement, which is this statement of rage, this kind of overflow of all of these emotions of fear and hate.
You guys, I played a
After
wrong note
stretch
in
of
that.
very turbulent and violent music, this movement
Yeah, I just like hit an
exhausts
adjacent key
itself,
by
and the
accident.
symphony reflects on where it started, the landscapes. Our first movement, a movement of pure gratitude and amazement, is now put into this new context. The first movement was written on the land of the Cheyenne, the Arapaho, and the Ute peoples. And the symphony, like many people who learn about this for the first time, doesn't really know what to make of this. Is my first movement now invalid, given this new context? Does the first movement make any sense anymore? The symphony doesn't know. It's confused. We remember this beauty. And we remember this new context. This confusion spirals downward into the true, resolute protest section of this movement. And I will just let you hear the rest for yourself. You'll see some visual prompts as well, some notation, as well as bits of text that are meant to invite you into my thoughts while composing given parts of the music. Thank you for being here, and I love Dad Village.
That's so crazy. I love Dead Village.
How do you
What?
feel about that like opening little speech nowadays, Jordan?
Yeah. I'm gonna pause.
You are muted.
Sorry, I just paused. It makes me deeply uncomfortable to watch, but I do appreciate like, I don't know. I think in the moment that it was made, like adding, I don't know. I think with the way that I naturally talk, and like, well, actually, if we watch the pre-concert for Biomes as well, it's just completely different. It's like actually the way that I talk. But I think if I were to do that for this piece, it would not really carry the weight that I want. And in terms of the message, you know, I feel more or less the same about it. It's little things like the vocal fry. It sounds like I just woke up. It's like
Hello, I am an adult man.
The
speaking to
symphony.
you through this screen.
the symphony
The
opens
symphony.
with this motif and the blah blah blah. And
The symphony.
it's like I feel like there's like a subconscious imitation of how Leonard Bernstein would talk before, like whenever he would
Okay.
explain things.
I was just about to ask. It's like, is this influenced by Leonard?
Oh God, yeah. Well, I mean, he I think had a really great way of explaining music to everybody, and so yeah, I couldn't tell you if I was actually thinking of him or not, but I think definitely there's that sort of there's that influence for sure.
I think it's just the fact that you were sitting at a piano that gave me that vibe more than
That too. That too.
That-
I mentioned
Purposeful eyebrow raises. A few purposeful eyebrow raises at the piano.
I mentioned that while I was muted in this. I would love to go back to the piano and do a pre-concert thing for something down the road. We never got that fancy again. With Biomes, it was like, let's go out into the woods and film something silly, and like that felt appropriate for that. But now it's like, now I'm just like filming in my apartment, and it's like, well, let's add a piano or something. Let's add something fun to spice it up. I don't know. Can I ask why you asked that, Bella?
Oh, no particular reason. I just know whenever, you know, I look at anything that I've made and it's the first rendition, you know, first time I've tried something, I consistently have some sort of comment about it. And this being the first time you put yourself out there in that specific kind of public speaking of like being very official, alongside, you know, what you were saying about the amount of gravitas that you wanted to imbue it with. I think it's an interesting combination to chat about.
Yeah, certainly. Welcome, Adam.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. You're just in time to skip the pre-concert talk for my first symphony.
Oh no.
No,
Will be a makeup assignment I can do?
yeah, you can. You can write a 500-word response to the.
You didn't hear me
Right.
because I was muted, but I just laughed out loud like multiple times at that. So thank you.
Some of you know Adam, some of you don't. Adam and I went to first grade together, and some other stuff
That's
too.
really
It wasn't
awesome.
just first grade.
No, only first grade, actually.
Thank you, Lauren. Appreciate that. Sorry, I'm delayed in responding to the chat. I'm very ADHD. If you didn't know from my ADHD and composition video that I put out.
Go watch it. It's pretty good.
Adam, would you like to pull up DVSO.org and go to the projects tab and go to
Sure.
approximately 6 minutes and 52 seconds.
All right.
That's approximately.
Approximately.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, there's wiggle room in that. It can be like 52 and a half. And let me know, everyone, when we're all there, and we can
On the Patriot?
we can scomp up. Yeah, on the Patriot.
I'm
With my
at
stomp link?
651. I'm at 651, and it's just a still of Jordan doing this like really wide grin and staring deep into your soul.
That's sweet. That's sweet.
Really awesome.
Already watched, using it daily. It really helps. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm really, really glad to hear that. Thank you for watching it. Are we all good? Anyone not good?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2,
Yep.
1, go.
the audio from both of the vibraphone players in there?
I have no idea. I
just thought it was interesting that they were both up there. It's fun.
No, the yes, in the video, yes, but the audio, I don't think so.
You know, knowing me, I probably was like, why are there both of these here? And probably muted one, and probably didn't say anything.
Could be.
Neither of those people are me, so I take no offense if you cut one of them.
So Jordan, you edited all the visuals, right?
Yeah.
How long would you say that this one took you?
Oh God. I did this in DaVinci Resolve.
This took you like months to do.
Yeah. I started in May and finished in July. And was doing it for multiple hours every day with maybe a couple exceptions.
Wow.
Yeah, it was all I did, which was much the same for the composition of the piece 2 years prior, but
that doesn't surprise me. That's like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it knows.
You will notice. Sorry, it's loud. I'll wait till a quiet part. You will notice particularly in the fourth movement, the video editing gets much worse. Because I was pushing like later and later into evenings, and a significant portion of this was done with the assistance of Jack Daniels. So
It's a nice guy, that Jack.
Awesome.
yeah, helped me through a
He's a real
tough time.
friend. He's a real my friend.
He's such a my friend.
This hard part every single time.
What now?
I love this harp part. Like,
Oh, the one coming up?
It's so beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah, this is wonderful. This part.
thanks you guys.
Go, Jenna.
This is my favorite section of the entire piece right here.
Triple Sarah.
The face Ellie makes in that clip makes me die.
Cry.
I'm glad. I'm glad you caught that. Anyone miss that little Easter
I
egg?
just realized that I
What's up?
realized that I talked you into doing European panning for the strings instead of
Did you?
the layout. I did, yeah. First are here, seconds are there.
Oh. Oh, actually, yeah, I remember that. Did anyone miss Paul Trapkus on the crash cymbals there?
So good.
That was probably a Jack Daniels decision as well, where I just like went back and put it in. It's like, oh, this is a really good idea.
I love it. Everyone's backgrounds being like wildly different. Everyone's outfits. Like some people are in, concert blacks, but other people are in just a graphic tee. It all feels so wonderfully human.
Yeah, agreed. That's always a fun part of like looking through the videos is like just
Absolutely.
the eclecticism.
Do we have a crack now?
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna pause at 1852 if everyone wants to go there. Welcome, Grack.
Thank you so much.
Grack has
Sup?
entered the fray. Grack is playing
A
oboe in these
wild-
here things.
A wild Grack has appeared.
Would you like to
Hello.
pull up dadvillagesymphonyorchestra.org?
I don't think it's actually called that.
Isn't it on YouTube?
It is also.
It's on YouTube, but if you go to the projects tab, they're all three in like one page. It's up to you. It's up to you. I don't rule
What are
your
you on?
life. I'm on DVSO.org.
No, I mean, what program are you on?
Oh, we're
Google
on the Patreon.
Chrome. Oh.
What the?
I really had no idea.
Okay. Yeah, same though.
It's just like,
I'm on
what did I just
Firefox.
walk into?
Oh my
What did I
god.
just walk
You probably
into?
should be on Firefox.
Oh, I'm on Microsoft Edge, everybody.
Wow, so diverse.
Yeah. Okay. Where are you at? 1852.
Yeah, that's the
Is
year.
this the one including the pre-concert talk?
It is.
you
we
did
we
listen to
did.
that. You missed it.
Yeah.
Lit. Okay. I'm
Your
ready.
loss.
Oh,
You really.
Jordan, I wanted to ask.
Oh yeah.
The text on the screen is like talking about a hike. Is it revealing the wizard too much to ask if that was inspired by a specific hike you did?
Okay. It's sort of. Actually, it's sort of similar to the piece that I'm currently writing. In that it's sort of a synthesis of a number of things. KMA definitely on the brain in the end of that. In the sort of like nighttime bit of it, I have this very blurry memory of going overnight camping with my dad and my uncle, and my cousins when I was like 6, and somewhere in the Rockies. I have no idea, but we like hiked up a trail and had a tent, and so I have sort of a visual of that for like the nighttime part. So it's a bit of a conglomeration, but definitely definitely our shared experience is involved.
Yeah, I had guessed. We went to a summer camp together as kids, and it was a very, very specific kind of time.
In that we were 14.
Yeah, and that we were 14 and neither of us knew what was going on.
That is a very specific kind of time. You don't have to cover your ears, Lauren. You don't have to cover your ears. We're being careful. Everyone at 1852, everyone ready to click?
Absolutely.
So ready?
3, 2, 1, go. Fucking banger.
So good.
I remember watching that raw clip and just being like, oh yeah, this is exactly. You got a lot of.
So hard to play. So hard to play.
Is it? Is it, James?
But like epic. It's like one of those things where you like put in work to play it, and then it feels really good to play it.
Dude.
On xylophone, unfortunately, pretty easy.
Oh, really?
It took me like maybe half an hour to learn, and like 3 or 4 takes to record.
Oh, it's just like impossible on woodwind instruments.
Wow.
Leave it to people who can
I really-
play the piano.
I really like the misspelling of obnoxiously in the
Oh yeah.
score there. It's really and also how it kind of sounds a little bit like Among Us, the trombone thing.
I love that.
I don't know if anyone's familiar with the Furby organ, but those like brass chords really remind me of the Furby organ.
I thought you were about to say. I don't know if anyone's familiar with the American national anthem.
I thought you were gonna say that.
I was like, whoa.
Y'all ever heard of the Star Spangled Banner?
As a brass player, I'd like to note that we also write notoriously difficult part for wins. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Different mechanics going on there. Rich tone there, Grace. Very rich and full. Very rich and,
Thank you so
and warm
much.
and round.
I have been playing the oboe for 15 years.
Yeah, that's what I call rich and proud.
God, I love Nelson.
I love Nelson's emoting in this.
Also, like, the ending.
He's always a delight to watch him play.
That part like so Sanson to me.
Really?
Yeah, something about that wind-winded string like.
Wow, you can actually hear the Super Bowl.
I know. We beefed it up.
Literally no live performance ever would you be able to hear that.
No, I'll just have 2 timpani players just for that
Digital
moment. Or just tell everyone else to be really quiet. Oh, this shit owns my ass.
God, Ethan is so good.
I'm saying.
Gorgeous.
Ethan Schuler, ladies and gentlemen.
It seriously does not get any better than that.
You're about to hear a giant revision section. And I'm very pleased with it. It still
And just so
feels
everyone
new to
knows-
me.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Just so everyone knows, that bassoon solo did go higher than Rite of Spring,
it
if I'm not
did.
mistaken, by 1 note.
Wow.
It did.
Dear God.
By a whole step, I think. It's a Stravinsky level bassoon part right there, yeah.
Tell us you're a double reed player without telling us you're a double reed player.
Wait, I have a really good story about that. I logged into Spotify and I saw on my like friends tab that Ethan had recently been listening to the tuning album, and it was like C equals and then like the number that C represents on that album. And I was like, I texted him and I was like, tell me you just played Rite of Spring without telling me you just played Rite of Spring.
Gray Stringfellow. That's the Gray Stringfellow part.
Those octaves, hellish.
Nah.
Hellish.
You
No,
loved
not in
it.
the recording. I'm saying any other orchestra that plays it is gonna have a hard time.
Nah.
I'm so glad that you gave that part to Claire.
the Patrick Young portion of the piece. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
The Lizzie McIntosh portion, everybody.
Dude, Nelson called me after the premiere and was like, I cannot believe I just sort of played with Geraldine Walter. There's also a little clip in there where James makes a face after the boat crotales in the complete clip. You only get a little bit of it in this, but it's really awesome.
Those crotales are just not quite in tune, but it's the only set we have.
Nah, that sounds great.
Rip.
I had to figure out to turn pitch correction off of percussion instruments because it made some weird shit happen.
So many overtones that it just doesn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it just sounds like fuzz.
Down, 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 down.
The Star Wars posters in the background of my fucking.
I just forgot you live there. Also, look at the same painting in the background.
Wait, what?
This is in the background of that video.
Incredible.
Oh, that's funny.
For those of you on the stream, she is pointing up in her Discord.
Yes, thank
camera.
you. I have the same fox behind me, which is crazy because it's come with me across several state lines.
Eternal Fox.
You've been smuggling that fox across state lines. Ew.
When you forget the AY at the end of your name.
True. Yeah, my name is Cold A.
So true.
The most severe audio editing error in DVSO history is happening right now.
Oh?
I forgot to clip a first file in. Or like just move them over. It's partially why I was talking, so I'd cover it up.
It's pretty supreme that you happened to go to the institution that has like the best trumpet players in the country. Because wow,
Yeah.
those are good connections to call it. This part's so freaking good and Russian feeling. It's so nice. Heck yeah.
This is the Russian section.
Rebecca Black was right. Everybody is Russian.
What?
What? Are we not allowed to make
Yeah.
references in 2023?
I just literally
don't
can't
know
hear you.
Wow.
What did she say?
Friday by Rebecca Black?
Yeah.
Everybody's Russian? Yeah.
Oh, Brock's dub? Brock's dub of
So
Rebecca
true.
Black?
Yes.
This is the part where my parents asked me if Sarah has triplets.
This is the second triple Sarah. Sarah of the night. I'm still searching for the elusive quadruple Sarah.
I'm saying.
Next time.
For anyone who doesn't know, Sarah recorded all three of those horn parts, which is bonkers. And she freaking killed it. Oh my god.
I like how Sebastian and Doug are facing each other.
They're battling.
Yeah.
They're protesting.
My slide will go farther.
DSE, right?
Allow me to subtly pepper in the DSE ray.
I will, as will all of history and the precedent before you. Why'd you stop editing like this?
Shut the hell up. You were not here when I said Jack Daniels did much of this editing in this last movement.
Dude, I love it when I can phone a friend, and that friend is Jack Daniels.
I think he did a great job.
Okay, I love the fade effect that you had going on there for a second. That was really dope.
The what?
The fade effect where you had like the bunch of clips sort of flash.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I like how tiny everyone has gotten in this section.
Yeah, it's because I can explain this after.
Yeah, that's the S in Dad Village SO is shrinking orchestra.
Yeah, it shrinks. You can see them literally shrinking right now.
Wow, this is so deep.
I love that Sarah's costume attire was like, I'm gonna look like a 12-year-old anime character. Like headband and all, and it's just rocking the heck out of it. I love it so much.
Is this motivic development?
Do you remember the first movement when it was
Yeah.
the other
Oh my
part?
God.
No, I don't remember.
Also,
Can you
yes,
tell me?
Ariel.
Is this the only time
Guys,
Ariel appears like on video?
It might be. But the symphony doesn't know about the first movement, okay? The symphony doesn't know.
Yeah, the symphony forgot.
It's about phrasing.
Yeah, there's a lot of phrasing in the time that I wrote this. It was going around. I like that I didn't turn the bathroom light off.
Me too.
Good. Provides
That really
atmosphere.
added to the ambiance. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the landscapes in a different light.
My bathroom light. The way that looks without any other clips is really something.
Yeah, oh my
Yeah.
god. Where's the symphony going?
Ooh.
Schmoving.
Yeah, that's my cameo, Lauren. I literally filmed that like in the middle of an editing session because I was like, oh yeah, no one did this. Owen, I love you. Would you like to join us in VC?
Owen's here?
Owen's in the chat,
Ah.
and he said something very funny.
That's the most video game portion of the whole thing. I just would like to say.
Yeah.
I
Fair.
loved playing that part. I loved playing that part.
It's also the Leningrad Symphony portion of the symphony with the snare drum.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What just happened there? There was a little flash of something.
A flash. The spark that started the protest.
Wow. Ooh, I really like that chord. Let me just pat myself on the back there.
It's a good one.
Okay, friend. On that chord, I need to leave.
Goodbye.
Bye, Jonathan. Thanks for joining.
Love y'all. I love Dad Village.
I love Dad Village.
Bye. Oh my god, we've lost one and we've gained one.
Oh, he's not in yet.
Is the circle of life.
Flash symbolizes how quickly people change their perspective on ideas. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking when I put that flash in there intentionally.
Oh, Bella, we can't hear you.
I keep muting to be respectful and then being a dingus. Do you think we'll be seeing less of those like little editing mistakes as we go forward into the next?
They're
two?
like Easter eggs. You kind of want them, right?
I do think it's funny.
I can't think of any in biomes. There's a specific handful in stages. But yes, there are far fewer, and also it just generally looks better. I will request silence through to the end. I think we're in the final minute and a half or so. I'm Bougambilias.
This is a certified 1997 Toyota Corolla moment.
That's what I've been saying,
what I'm talking
actually.
about.
Oh, Jonathan missed his shout out. Welcome, Owen.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for
our
joining
pleasure.
us. Owen has played
me.
with Dad Village before. Owen played on stages.
I didn't think you actually played on a stage for these. They're all online.
Ooh. I played with Owen in high school orchestra.
Heck yeah.
That's so awesome.
All right, that's the end of the first one. You can see my Drew Darnell and Cody Koru recommendations.
Willville Kids for life.
Hashtag housing and dining services at Williams Village. Tasteful moments inspired by Jack Daniels. Okay, so the reason the fourth movement looked like that, I'm going to switch back to just chatting for a sec. The reason the fourth movement looked like that was because the way that I edited it was like I would do the strings only, and then the woodwinds only, and then the brass only, and the percussion only. And so then I had 4 distinct clips, and the shapes that I was able to make with those 4 clips were not very forgiving. So it just resulted in some very strange things, and like people being smaller than they needed to be with the amount of screen real estate. A lot of that had to do with what my computer could handle. I didn't even have like upgraded RAM at that time. I got upgraded RAM for when I wanted to start streaming, but yeah, editing in DaVinci Resolve also was just like, there were some things that were a lot easier. Like there were some of those cool like fade effects where like at the very beginning they all fade in, but it's like in a circle, so like it's not all at the same time. Stuff like that is a lot easier to do in DaVinci Resolve than Final Cut, but just about everything else, as far as I can remember, is a lot easier to do in Final Cut. So Biomes and Beyond look quite a bit different. But yeah, that's the Symphony number 1. The Patriot.
Symphony number 2 recording when?
Good question. I need to get Lucas.
Spill the deets.
I need to get Lucas Hopkins on it because it calls for bass sax. So that's a bit of a wrench.
That sounds like that's on you, bro.
It is on me. It was originally for contrabass clarinet, and then
You wrote it.
yeah. Well, when we did stages, I had Louis Taylor's symphony had a contrabass clarinet part, and I reached out to Anushka and I was like, do you have one of these at the school that you go to that you could play? And she was like, yeah, but it's kind of ancient. I'll see how it is. And it just like wasn't like, she wasn't able to like get it to sound like an instrument. So so then I was like, maybe I should take the contrabass clarinet part out of my symphony and replace it with bass sax, because I actually like know where in the country a bass sax is.
That makes sense. I love it. And I also love that when I inevitably show this to like teenage students, they're going to be like, what? Why doesn't our school have one of those?
Yeah, contrabass clarinet. It's some good hardware, I think. Symphony number 3 when? I'm actually writing it right now. That was my re-entrance into composing. I didn't really compose much in 2021. In the beginning bit of 2022, and I took a big road trip, and I was like, damn, I really wish I was writing music right now. So I got back and started on that. I have like 3 movements of that done, and it's gonna be 5. So yeah, and then Symphony number 4, yes, will be the 40 minutes of God Bless America. Absolutely. Absolutely.
As it should be.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
The Patriot 2.
Patriot 2, I Love America this time.
Yeah, I Love America this time. It's like a semitone up.
Nice.
What are people feeling? I know we kind of like chatted a lot at the beginning. I don't know if people are like, I'm down to watch all 3 of these, but How does is everyone down also?
I'm
or?
down, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Sweet. Well,
Down for what?
watching all three of these still, because we talked a lot at the beginning, and I was like, oh, I don't know if we're gonna get through all this.
I can definitely at least stay for one more. We'll see how I'm feeling after.
Cool. Well, biomes.
I'm gonna need to eat at some point, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I need to take a water break before we start biomes. That reminded me of that. Not that they're the same thing, but it just reminded me of that. Eating and drinking are different things.
True that.
Biomes happened in a few different stages. I'm getting a thumbs down from James.
Wow, Taylor Swift over here.
So I was like, it was like April. So I had been working on the Patriot for about a month, like the editing of it. And I was like, I really should have done this with like a 5-minute piece. And so my thought was like, I'd really like to do another one of these, but let's make it a 5-minute piece. And so my plan for that was just to do my Oceanic Scherzo, which is a 5-minute little ocean thing. Just some fun water music. And then it just sort of spiraled out of control. So there was the Orchestration Online Orchestration Challenge. That's 3 O's. Of Lily Boulanger's
Oh yeah,
3 pieces for piano, the second movement of that. And so Thomas Goss had a bunch of composers and orchestrators orchestrate this movement, and he like would go through and review them all. And it was really cool to like see how differently people approached orchestrating a piano piece. And so I was like, I wonder if we could do this as well. This is a pretty short little thing. I could do my second movement of this piece. And then through the, shall we say, like surge of awareness, basically, of music by composers who have been historically silenced, I'm discovering a ton of new music. I discover a piano piece called Forest Scenes by Samuel Coleridge Taylor. And then my brain is sort of spinning again. And I'm like, I would love to orchestrate this myself. But then I think, oh, I could get other people in on it too. And so we had a little orchestration competition with the 5 movements of the Forest Scenes thing. I was like, okay, that's going to be the next DVSO thing, is this Forest Scenes thing. But people had already started recording Oceanic Scherzo. And so I was like, okay, I have to involve that. I can make it like an actual concert instead of just like a one-piece thing. And then I was like, well, I have this Boulanger thing. And then I asked Ernesto Aguirre, who you'll be hearing much more from tomorrow night, and Pranav Ranjit, if they would like to orchestrate the other 2 movements of the Boulanger thing. And then I was like, these are all sort of nature themed. And so I reached out to JJ Berthum and I was like, can I do your woodwind octet? That's all woodsy and fun, you know? And he was like, yeah, that sounds cool. So then I had a 4-piece program, and yeah. So didn't wind up doing anything that was any less work. But that's basically the program of it. And I'll just like show this. Yeah, so Wind in the Wood is first. It's a Woodwind Octet by JJ Berthum. He's also, if you're not subscribed to him, he's got great music. Well, I guess you can determine that for yourself once you hear this, but he also has great educational videos on YouTube, and sort of was a big reason that I make the type of stuff that I do. Lily Boulanger, 3 pieces for piano, orchestrated by Ernesto Aguirre, Jordan M. Holloway, Pranav Ranjit. My Oceanic Scherzo, Samuel Coleridge Taylor, Forest Scenes, and then these were all orchestrated by different people. So the first movement was by me, and then Richard Cox, Arna Bramer, Margaret R. Friesen, and then Brian Lambert. And Brian Lambert's the only one who included a goddamn saxophone. And so now I'm trying to compel all the composers who write for DVSO to write for saxophone, and nobody does it. And I'm mad about it. So I'm adding saxophone to all of my things. But anyway, that's a program. And is everyone ready to start this? You had an orchestration challenge. You didn't invite me. We'll do another one, Lauren, for sure, and I'll make it more public. All right, everyone ready to click? Is anyone not ready to click? All right.
It's biomes, right?
Yeah, it's biomes.
Okay, sweet.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it's already so much fancier.
Oh, we get comedy hour from
Like
Jordan
audio
and Mo.
design.
Audio design. Yeah, my little like iMovie effects.
Yeah, this is a glow up for sure.
I showed this to some of my students, this like opening bit that you do after the music, and they loved it. They absolutely loved it.
I'm so
I was
glad.
like, you can literally do whatever you want to do. You literally can do whatever you want to do.
I love that. The suit will return
And
when it needs
this time
to.
we had a dress code.
That's true. I forgot about that. I asked everyone to like wear different colored shirts for the different pieces.
I also, the four of you, your tone is just so complimentary. I love it so much.
Yeah, this sounds
People be out here saying
incredible.
they hate woodwind chamber music, and I'm like, listen to this.
For
They
real.
just don't know what they're talking about.
Thank you. No, I didn't rush that. What are you talking about?
It was rubato.
This is the best part.
I was gonna say this is the Zelda part, but the whole thing is the Zelda part.
Yeah.
To me, it did not sound like Zelda. Like the. I can tell it's kind of inspired now, but it didn't read that way.
Well,
I think
maybe
we might just have played a little too much Zelda.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Biome.
Maybe you should
You may
think
have
harder
heard
about
news.
Zelda
This is
at all
a nature-themed
times.
concert. Every piece you'll hear tonight is inspired in some
I haven't
part by
completed
the
a
natural
single
world,
Zelda.
just like the piece you just heard,
Well,
J.J. Perfume's
there you
Wind
go.
in the Wood. I'm also in the woods right now. I'll try not to talk your ears off too much, but I do just want to say, if you're new
very
here,
good.
then welcome to the Dad Village Symphony
woods.
experience. We are a
Look at that
virtual
hair.
ensemble, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Throw
And
back
So
to the
majestic.
person
focus
who
is
said
centered
that
around performing either
you
new
looked
music or,
increasingly more like, was it
historically
Berlioz?
underrepresented.
No,
Which fascinating.
Beethoven.
Concerts today consist of the same
Beethoven.
20 dead people, and it's not that there's anything wrong with being dead. It's just I think there's probably room for other things too, I would say. I also want to give you a bit of a layout for tonight's program. So actually, a lot of tonight's music is going to be music that was originally written for piano and has been
I gotta say,
orchestrated within this
you
past
just
year.
talking like you
So, for
actually
example, the next
talk
piece you're
is
going to
so
hear
much
is
more
Lily Boulanger's three
engaging,
pieces
and I
for
understand
piano.
why you
I'm not
chose
going to
differently for
attempt the
Patriot
actual
specifically,
French
but
title Maybe Gretchen can give us.
Totally.
I think this works a lot
Gretchen,
better.
Can you give us the French
Agreed.
title of Lily Boulanger's 3 Pieces for Piano?
Trois morceaux pour piano.
Thanks a lot, Gretchen. She's not actually over there. She's in France.
Awesome.
That's
So
our
if you've never
French
heard of Lily Boulanger,
consultant.
it's probably for 2 main reasons. The first being that she was a woman
The
composing.
DVSO has a
before
French
that
consultant.
Was kosher with the
The fee.
patriarchy. And the second being that she actually died at the very young age of 24. The music that she wrote was predominantly vocal, but I thought that these 3 piano pieces really demonstrated her unique French Impressionist harmonic language. And I thought that they were perfect candidates for orchestration. So Ernesto Aguirre, myself, and Pranav Sivakumar have all taken one of these pieces and orchestrated them. So despite the title of 3 pieces for piano, there will actually be no piano in sight. More like 3 pieces for orchestra. Am I right?
You're so right.
Am I right?
You're so right.
Yeah. No, come here, give me a high five. Yep. No. Good.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm high-fiving
so
you.
right.
Thanks.
I'm high-fiving you.
After the
Right
Boulanger,
now.
yeah.
you'll hear
Thank
an
God.
ocean-inspired piece
Oh,
of mine.
Yeah.
And then I will be
The
back
quality
to
of
talk,
Ian's voice
a
will
little
never
bit
not
before the final piece
crack me
of
up.
tonight's concert.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. We all worked really hard on this, and I love Dad Village.
These are Parisian gardens.
Whoa.
If you were wondering what you were looking at.
How do you know what makes them Parisian?
Being in Paris.
That they're in
Are you sure?
Yes.
Sounds fake to me.
Look how colorful everyone is. Look at all the different shirt colors.
You should have had that video of the garden being in the background.
True. Just looped it.
Yeah. Or like did that thing where it scrolls and then scrolls back.
Yeah.
Is that you with the pride flag on the right?
Freudian slip. Yeah, it is. Yeah, how about that?
Perfect slip. That was a perfect slip.
Look, I'm gay. It's fine. Gay like 4 times over. Don't worry
I
about
think
it.
we're in
dead.
the majority here. I think we're in the majority.
It's like that.
It is. This is the only one I played all of the music for. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Look at that.
It's a Parisian
That is
garden.
one French garden.
It reminds me.
Holy crap. This is the best one.
I think I can see the dress code again.
It's vibrant.
Yes, vibrant is what I would describe this as.
Bless Ethan for changing shirts.
Yeah.
Same suspenders though.
Right.
I thought that was a bassoon strap. Such tasteful use of glockenspiel.
Thank you so much.
Ah, this one feels just so mystical.
That's cute.
Claire has her plants in it. I think that's a nice touch.
One went above
It's a
and
very
beyond.
nice touch. Oh, Zubin!
Yeah, Zubin!
I forgot Zubin played on this.
Yeah. Cries in whatever language is Thomas Goss inspired orchestration anxiety. Yeah, how many different orchestrations have you have you heard of that movement? That's not a garden, that's a building.
Is it a?
Is it Parisian?
Plants.
It is. Yeah, there are plants, that's true.
I like this one too.
I really like this one. It's really
Yeah,
hard though. Yeah, Zubin was a beast on
Ugh.
this.
I'm getting Skyward Sword vibe from this.
Guy who has only ever played Skyward Sword.
Holy crap! You just got assassinated, buddy.
I see where you're getting that.
Oh,
Giving us that high viola line, I love it.
You know, I've
That
never
cleared
played
it.
Skyward Sword, but this kind of sounds like Skyward Sword.
dude, yeah.
Oh,
true.
My poor out of tune xylophone.
I agree so much.
Raise your hand if you made your bed specifically to film during the pandemic because of
Yeah.
this.
Oh, lovely.
So
nice.
good.
Yo, those are some
wonderful
cliffs.
That's
That's
what I
not a
call
Parisian
cliff.
garden.
This is not.
Nature's
The
guard.
Cliffs of Dover.
This is a super bomb. I just listened to the Boulder Symphony playing that. My hair is so much longer.
Continuity error.
Oh, Bella, hang on, I'm gonna pause. First of all, I forgot
no.
to fill up my water. But Bella, when I was writing this, so James, I was writing this at Brevard, and like that was my go-to activity. I also started on my second symphony there, but just like in FQ in like the middle of the day in the air conditioning, just working on this. And I remember messaging Bella and having like the audio file attached and being like, does this sound like something to you? And she was like, yeah, it kind of sounds like the Battle Rock Galaxy. So listen for the Battle Rock Galaxy theme if we got any Super Mario Galaxy fans. I'm gonna
almost forgotten about that.
take 30 seconds to fill up my water. Give me just a sec.
No.
She said, "No, I don't think I will."
It's not allowed. Don't know what to tell you.
So, how's everybody's life? Good?
In shambles.
Oh,
no.
no.
I'm joking. Actually, I just started a new job. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty
I'm a stagehand. I'm getting to do theater things again.
Let's go.
A stagehand is it's almost like diminutive for this specific role. I'm doing a lot of like lights and set stuff also. Very exciting.
That's super sick. I love
Thanks.
that.
Yeah, I'm excited to be working in theater again.
Yeah, it's good to
I
have
have
good people
missed
in
it.
arts. Yeah. That's super, super cool.
How about you? What you been up to?
Oh, so much. I've been playing with myriad symphony orchestras, and I'm
Good for
recording
you, girl.
the Tokyo International Oboe Competition. So
Nice.
that's why I
That's
was
so
late
cool.
tonight, because I was recording that, and so hopefully that goes well, because I would love
Great reason to be
go
late.
Tokyo. Yeah.
How was recording?
It was really good. Yeah. I'm glad that I scheduled 3 sessions, because I feel like I just got into the meat of it today. Like the first one was kind of like jitters, and then this one felt a little bit more in the pocket, but like random things, of course, that happen in recording sessions. So I think the third one will be like, so
Nice.
yeah. And Patrick is the pianist I'm working with, and oh my gosh, it's so fun and easy to play with him. Oh, he is like in the middle of getting considered for this like amazing collab piano assistantship at Eastman, and like I totally get why. Oh my gosh, he's so good.
Did you
That's
record the Nelson Walker sonata for oboe and piano?
Nah, see, that wasn't on the rep list yet, but I'm
That's-
gonna email the jury and the
Okay.
people in charge of it, and I'm gonna let them know. Yeah.
That's good. Let them know we came out with an album.
Really important.
This will be in lieu of my tape of the Ponchielli. Is this entire album on Spotify? Thanks.
Including the cello sonatas.
Yeah, let me know if you have any questions.
All right, I scrolled back to 1243.
43.
I'm there.
Good to go.
I am.
All right. Scream and protest if we're not ready. 3, 2,
I think
1.
I am gonna hop
Oh.
off though.
Okay.
So sorry.
Goodbye.
Did people play?
I did.
Crap.
Sorry. Dad.
I'm
back at 12:43. Don't
Okay.
you worry about it.
Okay.
Me when I interrupt the countdown to leave.
Unbelievable, Adam.
They did that in the Apollo space program, actually.
Wow. That's
Mm.
crazy. That's crazy. Well, thank you
So
for joining, Adam.
Bye, Adam.
Yeah.
Have a gute Nacht.
Bye.
Yeah, the rest of the stream is actually just small talk.
No more.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Like I still kind of hear battle rock a little.
It's really in the last section.
Yeah. It's one of those where it's like definitely subconscious.
Yeah. It's just like, this is what my music sounds like because it's the music I consumed. Everyone's wearing blue in this one because of the ocean.
Whoa, hold on.
One of the hardest excerpts I've ever had to play.
Add it to your rep list. Major Orchestras of America.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah. Me when Ethan Blake has played this twice.
What like part of the ocean does this invoke for you?
The Mariana Trench.
No, this is like a nocturnal section right here, definitely. But then just like really violent, like splashing, just being like thrown around a bunch. Not this part, but the A section, so to speak.
The prior, right?
Yeah.
Here's the lick.
Almost.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I really like this part.
Thanks.
Sniff. That's like the end of the Dvorak cello concerto, you know?
Nice.
Yeah, it's actually meant to be
Yeah.
the Dvorak cello
Our last piece
concerto
this
part.
evening is called Forest Scenes. It's a 5-movement suite
Just
for
like the
piano
end
by
of the
Samuel
divorce.
Coleridge Taylor. During the events of last summer and with all of the outcry for racial justice, there was also a tremendous circulation in the classical music community of music by BIPOC composers. Forest Scenes was one of the pieces that I had encountered as a result of that, and it actually led me to create an orchestration competition with this piece as its basis. Essentially, participants were tasked with orchestrating one of the movements of this piece, and then we picked 4 different scores that were submitted to basically comprise this orchestrated version of Forest Scenes. I saved the first movement for myself because I really wanted to do it, so here we are. The winners of the competition were Richard Cox, Arna Bramer, Margaret Friesen, and Brian Lambert. It was really exciting to know that just by virtue of participating in this, each composer was really intimately getting to know this music, and it was also really powerful to realize that none of this would have happened if it weren't for that surge of a desire for representation in this community. It's also a great reminder that this desire for justice and representation cannot be limited to when the country is paying attention to racial justice the way that it was in 2020 and the way that it is now. It's our responsibility as artists to be amplifying marginalized voices always, and it's one of my primary goals with the Dad Village Symphony. Thank you again for being here,
Amen.
and I hope you enjoy this really tremendous piece by Samuel Coleridge Taylor.
This is the forest section.
Are they going to be wearing
No.
green?
This is the maid.
They're going to be
section.
wearing
Oh, just
forest
wait.
colors. The answer is yes.
I'm gonna bounce.
That's so
I'm
awesome.
gonna bounce.
You're headed out. Thank you for hanging
It's been a
out.
pleasure.
Y'all, I'll see ya. Enjoy the rest of it. Bye.
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 Contra! Devastating Contra.
Contrabassoon devastation.
I got, what's what I'm looking for? Everyone hated the way I did that.
Everyone?
Yeah, you're everyone. Oh, Michael Winkler's sound, so
I didn't hate it, it's just not what's printed.
You know what, though? It's about the Gestalt.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you think so. I have a lot of fun.
Oh, this part was so hard.
Wahoo.
Wahoo.
Wahoo fish taco.
How different was editing for like a bunch of different pieces rather than just one? Like, I feel like in terms of unified editing vision, it might have been easier for just one, especially for your own piece.
Do you mean like the different pieces? Is that weird?
I suppose the difference of this program versus the first, right? Because with this, you're working with a lot of different music, and even if they're vaguely around a similar theme, I didn't know if that just affected how you went for your video editing specifically at all.
Well, it was the first time doing it with Final Cut, so I think a lot of it is pretty like homogenous just because I was sort of new to that, and it all sort of resulted the same way, I guess. But definitely, like,
something that I notice is that my music like changes a lot really quickly in terms of like who's playing, not necessarily in terms of the music, but just in terms of like the orchestration. It changes a lot, and that is not always the case. Like, definitely in editing, I mean, this movement is a great example, where it's like, oh, I don't have to change as much as often.
Right. Yeah, that's part of what I was noticing. It's not, I don't want to say stagnant, that implies negative, but it's a lot more still.
Yeah, definitely.
Reedy.
Did you say reedy?
Yeah.
That bass clarinet sound is so good.
Oh.
Jacob Icorn, everybody.
I was gonna say that.
Well, that's a hashtag Gemini moment.
This
So
next
true.
one was the hardest thing I have ever had to edit in my life.
Yeah! The click track. Oh my dear god. How intimately do you understand a triplet? Is this whole movie?
Yeah, this piece is all about triplets. It's a triplet type movement.
In a triplet feel. About Ow, about.
Wow.
I'm really glad that you made your bed for this.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm noticing that you made your bed, and I just really respect that.
I'm laying down some artistry.
Ow.
And she's like, look at that bed though. Look at that bed though.
Wow.
Those cheekbones. Exquisite.
Honestly,
I wish they were still on this call so I could tell them that.
The way you have your pillows arranged is really nice.
I swear to God.
you are genuinely killing it.
Hey,
Thank you so much.
Just got back from a water break, but I noticed.
I just got
that,
back from Texas.
Grack made her bed for this.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Oh, I swear to God.
We love you, Grack. I promise.
Oh, I know.
It's just so impeccable.
Oh, we love your bed more, they said.
I couldn't help but notice it.
You should put in the credits of this next DVSO, Grace's bed.
Bro, look at Tyler. Look at Tyler actually learning this. The viola in the green shirt. Like, I was like, I'm not even doing that. Someone learned it. I'm not doing that. Really reeling it back. That's what I call a grand pause.
This is just like the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Exactly.
Oh my god. So true.
I really do love this.
Oh, that's one fat pizzicato.
Yeah, she did a great job on a very like impossible to orchestrate piece.
Oh my god.
That
yeah.
that movement is just like really gnarly.
Also, if you want to hear some me being incapable of playing high Gs at this period in time, stay tuned for this movement.
Oh dear.
I think I just told you not to.
Mentioned it.
Yeah, you told me to take it down the octave, and I was like, you know, it feels really good though, because I know if this was put on my stand now, I could do it. And that was only a year and a half ago. And that just, you know, we love personal growth on the Jordan Holiday Composer YouTube channel.
This tune just like screams Mario Party to me, which
Oh my god, so true.
It really does.
it's just like so fun and nice.
And this little
Tunes
scale.
explicitly about having a great time.
Yeah. This is the mini game where you journey toward the great city. Saxophone. Check that
Brian
saxophone
Lambert.
out.
Wheel.
That's a reference to the first movement. Is this motivic development?
Could it be?
Wow, it's crazy to hear saxophone in the orchestra.
That's so nice. I love that glissando.
I was recording this in my closet. For anybody who cares.
I do.
The acoustics are better in there.
Honestly,
Yes.
probably.
And you can't see my bed.
Shoot.
Sorry to disappoint the fan.
Dang it!
There
I
should
wanted to
always be
see
like
that.
a Grace's bed cam in the corner.
Honestly.
Sax solo. It's so good. I love it.
More digital magic, being able to hear marimba in the orchestra.
Oh my god, yeah. That's like in the second to lowest octave. Right?
No, that was the second to highest.
It's reversed.
It's off, but it's fine. You were close enough.
That's a reverse
I
marimba.
have trouble with those.
They're
kinds
all
of-
yet.
only
Not
five.
yet. Yeah, that's true. There are only 5. I need to get better. It's coming up, Owen. It's the finale part of this that I
Oh, yeah.
need some milk.
Whenever you play, I'm gonna be like, oh, that was bad.
It's fucked up. Can't believe you'd do that to her.
Do you know who you're talking to? You're talking to the principal oboist of the Dad Village Symphony Orchestra. Self-appointed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I gravel at your feet.
I gravel.
I eat gravel.
Hey, me too. It's nice to find a fellow gravel eater after all these years.
It's tasty.
Oh my god, the
crunches my
violin
teeth.
part here!
I know, Paul Trafkus. Just destroying it. That's awesome.
King behavior.
This is the ultimate Mario Party section. This is a stream where we listen to
For real.
the DVSO performances and just point out what video games they sound like.
So So true.
Right. Yeah, this is what I unintentionally plagiarized from.
But don't worry
Just
too much
kidding,
about
this
it.
is a Samuel Coleridge, Taylor piece, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mario Party plagiarized him.
Yeah.
True.
Nice.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
I've been in a forest.
Oh yeah,
It's just like that.
this is the first time I did credits, and this is yeah, Ariel and Shelling playing some more Boulanger,
That one.
and this is
He
when
slapped.
I discovered how long it takes to make credits. I had the experience of doing that last night for the most recent one.
I'm proud of you. It's important work.
Yeah.
God, so many people are married now and have different last names.
Isn't there also some bloopers at the end of this?
Oh yes.
If I
Yeah.
recall correct.
I don't
Surely.
remember what they are.
You can't use any of mine. Unfortunately, all my bloopers are explicit, which is really lame. I should get better about that.
You screw up and you just start swearing and swearing and
Yes,
swearing.
actually,
Honestly,
Jordan can confirm.
I get it. I
Yeah.
get it.
Like I missed something and I. Ugh!
I have some of those from the Patreon.
Yeah.
Saved because of how aggressive and funny I found them.
Yeah, yeah.
Practicing, but really quietly. I'll just screw something up and be like, oh. Curse word.
Curse word. Insert curse word of choice.
Just like, Mother Hubbard, and then play it again.
Don't forget the special
Oh,
thanks
what the curse?
to CU Boulder Housing and Dining Services at Williams Village.
So true.
Crisp. Yeah, the sound of the forest going on right here. This is nature.
Yeah, that's alright.
With orchestrating one of the movements of this piece and then submitting that score, and we chose from 4 different scores to be the piece. How do I say this?
Everyone orchestrated a piece of the piece, and then we pieced them together, and then it was a big piece. My humble onion.
That's the funniest thing ever.
And you get the city. Oh baby, we live in Boulder, Colorado.
Oh no!
Can't believe
Doxed.
you doxed yourself from
Unbelievable.
2 years ago.
Trees? Who here likes trees? Wow, the
I do.
mountains are really
It's
epic
cool,
in
you
this.
don't live there anymore.
You are what you eat. All right.
Now you just
Way to reverse
doxed him
dox.
again.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
Doxing is
I-
actually just saying
I
where you
don't
are.
live in Boulder.
Yeah, reverse docs. I don't live in Iceland.
Oh, that narrows it down for me.
Oh my god. Is anyone interested in watching one more?
I'm in.
Yeah, this is the one I'm in.
Yeah, this is the one.
So now I care.
Are those
Yeah.
Parisian trees? No, they're not. They're not. They were
Yeah, normal, non-Parisian one.
normal. Yeah, there's 2 types of trees in this world.
Parisian and not.
Parisian trees and the other kind.
Yo, you need to change the SEO for the. If you type in stages DVSO, it brings up developing stages, but not the actual program.
That is likely because CD Baby had it copyright struck for 3 weeks after it came out, and it was blocked like world. It was blocked worldwide.
Also, this is the program where Jordan finds out he gets into grad school. Anyways.
Oh yeah, that's true. I have a funny little blooper of me while recording the pre-concert talk. The like email came in on my phone of like my acceptance letter.
That's exceptional.
Yeah,
all right.
let's do it up.
So to
Ready?
tell you, I'll tell a little bit about this. About a month after Biomes, Louis Taylor sent me an email. So Louis knows JJ, and that was the connection. That was how Louis saw it, was because JJ shared Biomes on his YouTube, and that was how Louis was able to see it. And so he sent me, he was like, I've got this symphony, I'm almost done with it. And I listened to the like Note Performer mock-up on SoundCloud, and it's just delightful. It's like, this is exactly my my type of harmonic language. And then we sort of the theme we went with here, it was a little bit difficult, and actually the first two pieces that aren't the symphony sort of play into the theme more than the symphony does. But the theme is basically the borders between human industrialization and the natural world, and sort of reckoning with those ideas. And so the first piece is the Woodwind Quintet, and it's called Ashton Odyssey. And I guess is it the Ashton like nature preserve, Grace? Is that what the place is? I don't know exactly the name of it.
Yeah, I would need to think on it. I was just thinking about this like last night. I don't remember what it was called, but it was Ashton something.
Yeah,
Botanical something.
Yeah, it's like a nature place in the UK, and there's a little piece about a trip that he took there. As I understand, he went there. He goes there. He's been there a couple times, and so he's written a pice about it. And there's like
estate.
Ashton Estate. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And there's deer there. So, you know,
That's awesome.
It's a naturey place. And then the second piece is called Flora and Pharaoh, and that's really the sort of the piece that I guess explores explicitly the theme of the program. And then the symphony, I think, is much more personal to him. He never got very explicit with describing it, which I don't think is to the detriment of it at all. But yeah, I think it's more of a personal piece. It's a lovely piece. And then we had the idea of involving Andrea Klein, who is a flutist but also a visual artist, and did all of these designs that you see like in the thumbnail, and then on the program as well, I believe. Oh, wow. That is bright. Yeah, she did the album art and all these different visuals, and I actually involved them in the video editing. It's the most adventurous I got with the video editing for DVSO.
Ooh.
So that was really fun, and yeah, it was really cool to have the visual art element be so involved in the process. It's definitely something that I would like to explore again in the future. I'm gonna need to fill up my water again, because that's just how quickly I down these glasses. So give me 30 seconds.
I'm gonna fill up my water too.
Any real thirsty boys in chat?
No.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You're so welcome.
Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was.
I'm like practicing drumming on this little drum pad. I was like dissociating.
My toxic trait is wearing red on a Saturday.
That's so true. Why the fuck would you do that?
I don't know. Are we all ready?
Yeah, should be.
Someone scream in protest. All right, 3, 2, 1,
I'm Adam.
go. That Adam. Adam came back. Oh yeah, there's a few distinct editing errors in this that were very upsetting, and I don't know why they happened, and I think it was a rendering error, so you'll
You
see
hate to
them.
see it.
They're very obvious.
It is frustrating with some of those programs that what you see in the viewport isn't necessarily what's rendered out.
Yep. Yep. Did we have a dress code for this, or did this just happen?
That's what I was just thinking about. I think it just happened.
That's really weird.
I know.
This is the autumn portion, I guess.
Yeah, go-getters tend to wear these colors.
So true. Are you a real go-getter?
I'm such a go-getter. That bassoon thing slays me. I love Dylan. Insider info, I forgot to record video when I did that audio, so that was not actually me playing.
Whoa.
That was
Oh my.
lip syncing. Let's go. This is why you gotta watch the live streams, everybody, so you get this insider info.
Yeah, this is the important shit.
Thank you so much. But you can tell I'm not playing because the veins in my head aren't popping out.
I love this piece. I don't think I've ever, like, appreciated it as much as I am right now.
Yeah, because like when you're editing it, you're just like, yeah. But then you hear it like 3 months later and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
This shit's so fun. Boss it!
Those pedals.
So good.
Those pedal notes.
God. So crazy that Dylan can play tuba.
There's the editing error. There's the editing error.
Okay, at
Can
least
you
we'll
tell that
argue.
it's an error?
Hello and welcome to Stages, the third album / project from the
Very
Dead
odd.
Village Symphony. If this is your first time at a DVSO premiere, hello, thank you for being here. My name is
Short
Jordan,
hair.
I sort of run this whole
Yeah.
shindig. And
Going for
I just wanted to say
contrast,
a
I
few words
guess.
Before we continue with the music. This week in March marks the
It was
second
so long in the
anniversary of
previous.
the creation of this orchestra.
So you'll be
and I just want to say thank you
bald in the
so
next
much
one.
for
Yeah.
all of the support that you've shown us over these last 2 years.
Hair
The
reveal
world is a
at,
very different place
3K
than it was 2
subscribers.
years ago, and while the inception of this orchestra is, for
It's
me,
a good
at least,
idea.
very much associated with a
I think
very frightening and painful
can do it.
time. It has been amazing to discover the
What?
possibilities that this orchestra can
I still have
explore
to
and what it
hold
has
up my
potential
end of
to
the
be able to
bargain
do.
for
The orchestra now exists in
reaching
a place of hope and opportunity.
1763
and
Yeah,
I'm very
sounds
subscribers.
excited
I
about
haven't
this.
made my
I'd also like to take the
proclamation of
opportunity to thank all of the
1763
people who
formally
comprise
ending the
this
7 Years
orchestra.
War between Great
This
Britain and
would
France.
literally
Why?
be completely
Why are you putting that
impossible
off,
without
dude?
you.
We need
I
to
don't.
end that.
I don't
Thank you so
know.
much for the time that you
We need to end
devoted
that.
to this project. I'd also like to thank Andrea Klein, Claire Gunsbury, Grace Stringfellow, Jonathan Golly, and of course Louis Taylor for their vital work in making this project happen. If you're interested in how this project
I
came
stay
together,
getting
there will be
extra
a video
shout-out.
releasing on this channel next week
That's
that
true.
details just
I
that,
shouted you
and
out
you'll be able to
yesterday
hear
too.
from some of those people who were integral to this
I
project.
mean, in
So
the
make sure
in
you
the
subscribe so you
pre-concert
can
I
talk.
love
I mean,
shouting at
the
Greg.
DVSO has had the incredible opportunity to work with Louis
will we
Taylor,
get to
who
see
is
Grace's
the
bed? That's a good
composer of the
question.
works on this program. You'll hear a little bit from him before his first symphony, but before
Lauren.
that, you'll hear his
Lauren's been
impromptu
chatting it up.
number 1 for strings. It's a work that
I
is
am
very
just
much reflective of the project title Stages, as it deals with the relationship.
I'm sorry that I
between the
did this
natural
to you,
world and
Greg.
the human industrial
No, honestly, if
revolution.
this is the
There
running
of course,
joke
an innate
that
sadness and
I have in
angst
this
that
like
comes with
group,
this subject
that's a
matter, but the piece does
fantastic thing.
end on a
And
note
no,
of
unfortunately,
optimism
sorry, you
and
only get to see
it
my
leaves you with the
closet.
question of whether
In
or not the
Stages?
forces of industry and nature
There's no.
ever
You don't have a
collaborate
bed
in
in
a
Stages.
mutually beneficial way.
Yeah, well,
which
there
I
was a
will,
period of time in
course,
which I
leave
did
for you
not
to
own a
reflect
bed.
upon
It was about a year, and I slept in a
Please
dog
enjoy
bed.
Louis
But no,
Taylor's
I did
impromptu
own a
Yeah.
bed
on
during Stages.
Flora
It's
and Pharaoh.
just not
Just
in the
not in
background,
it.
I don't think.
Yeah. I don't know
Anyway,
any.
that's a story for another.
I don't know any of what I just said, but I already explained it before, so I think it's
Yeah,
fine.
it was good.
Lukewarm pre-concert talk. I think that
I'm
one.
gonna get some cereal. BRB.
Okay. Sweet.
Sometimes you need some late night cereal.
That's true. I
Nothing
like.
wrong with that. Nothing
she-
wrong with that.
She just put that in my head, and I'm like, should I get some Lucky Charms?
I
want
already
cereal.
had
Lucky
cereal
I
for
got
dinner.
some of those too.
Yeah, yeah.
I already
sounds
had
good.
cereal for.
We might have to pause between the string piece and the symphony, so I can pour some Lucky Charms.
Everyone crunch it in the microphone really loud.
Yeah.
That's mean.
Look, that's me. I'm
Oh
the
yeah, that's
lowest frame
Owen.
rate
This is the one that
violinist.
Owen's in.
We should give out like superlatives, and Owen's his lowest frame rate violin.
I like the sheet in the background that doesn't fully cover the frame.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
It's
I also
artsy.
It's very tasteful.
Yeah, that's really good. In the last program, the shirt Jordan was wearing is now mine, and in this program, the shirt that Eleanor is wearing is now mine. So that's cool.
How many DVSO shirts can you collect?
The sheet is mainly for acoustics, so I don't get a flutter echo.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Hmm.
for real. What you don't see is off camera I propped a mattress up, so I also didn't get a flutter echo.
Oh wow.
You put effort into
Dedication.
And I took the sliding doors off my closet in the apartment I was at.
Damn. Thanks. I don't know what's up with Aleem's video right there,
Yeah, what?
but I think he got you
That's
beat,
terrible.
Owen.
That's some pretty crazy hook bowing.
The way he just like faded away.
Thanos
It's like
snapped.
that one GIF where the guy makes the peace sign and then.
Yeah. Wow, the art transformed. That's so crazy. I wonder what the whole piece looks like. We're clearly only seeing
This one
parts
was
of
really
it.
fun.
Yeah, this is good. I like this a lot.
Which one of these is not like the other?
I will never do Boeings again. And I don't care what anyone thinks about that.
It's unprofessional.
Oh my god, was that a major 7? Oh my god.
Oh?
Which thing?
Wow. Never mind, it's past.
I know, it all moves so fast, I don't know. That sounds like something, though. It's more than a major 7, though. It's like crazy ass. That's the crazy ass chord.
Augmented stuff.
That's from something.
Yeah,
Oh?
Louis
Stevie
Taylor's
Wonder.
impromptu #1, Flora and
There's
Farah.
like this thing. Stevie Wonder track.
Miyazaki?
Do you know what I'm talking about? Whatever.
I don't, but I
swear
believe
it.
you.
I swear. I listened to Stevie Wonder's greatest hits on every single road trip from 2002
Oh.
to 2009.
Sorry. I thought I just saw Grace's bed, but I didn't.
You're really keeping an eye out for it, huh?
Yeah. I thought I did.
I'm not even in this piece.
That's such a...
Ba, ba, ba.
That's such a fun little tune.
Is this F Libby?
Wow, and the whole piece is revealed to us.
Whoa, I get it now.
That's so crazy.
So far. I wanted to start by thanking Jordan.
Wow, that monitor.
and the DVSO
Holy.
I know.
hosting
Quite the
and
monitor.
filming this concert.
Big gamer
It's been a
monitor.
true
Oh,
privilege
that
to be able to
accent.
work
Oh.
with them and
Big
have
gamer
them
accent.
perform. It's really no mean feat to organise and perform and arrange this whole virtual concert, especially when 20+ minute symphony for a full orchestra is the centerpiece of the
How
concert,
long
you
is
know.
his symphony?
It really is a difficult challenge to be able to pull off. So
I don't
it's
know
been
where the
wonderful
credits
working with them.
start.
Thank you again. I also wanted to give a very special thanks to Andrea Cohen, whose amazing original artworks have seriously inspired this concert to come together in the end. She
It's like
interpreted the
24
music
minutes.
in her own unique way, which is outstanding, and they look beautiful, and they really do symbolize and depict some of the themes of the music really well. So again, special thanks to her. So a bit about me.
Why don't you have chapters
I've
in
been
this?
composing professionally for about a year now.
'Cause,
I've recently just graduated from
after
university,
editing
that was
the
in May.
video,
I did music at the University of Bristol.
in
And since then,
editing
I've
the
been
audio,
working within media composition, doing things for children's
and
media,
mastering the audio,
mainly
and
composing for a show called Cocomelon,
just
which is
keeping
a
track
hit
of
kids
everything,
TV,
and then putting it all
Netflix
together,
YouTube show, which also have various different
and then editing
media
the
forms of
credits,
podcasts,
and then
like
filming the
Oh,
pre-concert
yeah,
talk, and
okay,
then
okay.
in the background, I've been doing
and then
That's really neat.
different media projects, short films,
and then filming
working on a really great game at the moment called Adapt.
that interview that we
also
did,
concert music,
developing
such as this.
stages,
I wrote my symphony
and then writing that
between
video
2019 and 2021, I think, but
about how I
about
created a virtual orchestra, and then
maybe
filming
a
and editing
year
that
and a half of that wasn't
in
actually
enough time
writing
to
any of
post
it.
it
was just
before
kind of
stages
putting it to
came
one
out.
side while I focused on university. And recently,
You can't see, but she's flipping
towards
me
the
off.
last sort of 3 months of my university degree,
I just-
did
it
as my
didn't,
final year project, my composition module, where it's kind of like a
The
dissertation,
chapters
but,
just
you know,
escaped me.
Not so intensely
They
laborious.
somehow
I suppose.
escaped
It's
me.
a lot of fun to write compared to a dissertation.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, Lauren brings up a good point.
It's a very abstract
Why don't I have
depiction
chapters in this?
of
Well, why
my
isn't
life
your
so
bed in
far.
this? Maybe if your bed was in
And
it,
it's
there would be
mainly the last sort of
chapters.
5 or 6 years of my life that it kind of depicts, and it's
True
not really
that.
anything
You just left the call.
Oh, no.
such, you know, there's no obvious literal themes in there that represent what's going on in my life.
Oh, you missed it, but
I did loosely base the
Louis
structure of the music off
is
of
a composer for
significant,
Cocomelon.
or not
Really?
significant,
Yeah.
constantly
I didn't
big
realize
events,
that.
for example, just like
Whoa.
a constant
I mean, someone's got to do it, right?
Also-
life that would be signified
Yeah.
by a constant.
He also wrote
uniform,
Impossible
beautiful
second
section of the
violin
music,
part.
for example.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that one
whereas
little
something
that
more
bit is crazy.
intense, and potentially negative would be much darker sounding.
I think
much
someone
bigger,
sent it to me
more
like at 2 times speed.
So, you know, if you think
I'm
about
not
it, I
sure
kind of
though.
did this sort of graph where
Incredible.
on the y-axis
I
you
like
have
tried to
intensity
go into a
of
program and like
events, and on
Melodyne
the
to Melody.
Yeah.
of time.
But the
And
MIDI would have just
as you go
sounded
along
better,
that,
so I was like,
the graph
Right,
I got like
grows
halfway through it and I was like, wow,
intensity
this sounds like
and
poo poo
drops
garbage.
in
That feels silly.
And I loosely based the structure of the whole symphony on that. Within that, the first movement of the symphony has its own kind of meta structure, which is very similar to that.
But the rest of it was really fun
I
to play,
basically
so
used
it's
that
fine.
exact same structure, but
Yeah,
to
it is
kind
a
of
really. I love how it
introduce
ends.
the entire piece. And within that big structure, the first movement contains a sort of mini graph of my life, and then it kind of opens up and expands into the whole thing. So it's almost like the first movement is a summary, and then the whole symphony is the whole picture. The symphony ends with this huge, great big open fifth chord, very open, very loud. There's only 2 notes in it throughout the entire orchestra spread.
So big it
throughout all the
required an
instruments.
editing cut
And I
just to
wanted
talk
this
about
to
it.
symbolise both a triumphant ending, but also leaving it open-ended. a bit of a
How
question
big
at the
is
end
Louis
to
Taylor's
see where
final
things would go
note
because of the
of his
uncertainty
symphony?
That'll be the
of my
quiz.
future that lies ahead of me.
Yeah.
It's
And I think
almost
that's
as big
something
as his
that everyone can
monitor
relate
there.
to.
Yeah.
No one really knows what's going to happen in the future, and I think that's okay. I think we need to live.
I like that though. I almost did what he did in my first symphony. Very, very funny.
Learn to live in the present
That
moment more. And I wanted to
that
kind of
is the case.
say, you know,
Almost
there's
ended
a
with
lot
an
of
open
uncertainty
fifth.
here,
I
but
just went with the
this is a
unison
triumph.
instead.
You're living in the moment, and that's kind of the mood I wanted to
Huh.
depict at this part of the
Birds
symphony.
of a harmonic language feather.
So once
eh?
again, thank you
Exactly.
so much to the DVSO
Exactly.
and Jordan Holloway, all of the principals, all of the players.
We're gonna pause
What's up,
after
Feather?
he finishes
It's been seriously,
speaking.
and the mixer, Jonathan. He's been an
Well,
amazing
it's a little
sound engineer
different
on
from a
this.
feather B.
It's been an amazing
and
journey.
opposite of a feather
Wonderful
C.
experience to hear my symphony being performed by such a great group of vast talent. So
Great
thank
group
you
of
for
vast
music.
talent. That needs to be one of our our little sound bites. You know what I mean? All right, I'm pausing now at 2050.
I think you should put a testimonials review page like they do on the
Yeah.
back of books.
Yeah.
And that should be one of them.
Great group
and
of
then there's
vast
another
talent.
one that's you and it just says I love Dad Village.
And then another one that says, "Where's Grace's bed?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 out of 5
Needs more
stars.
Grace's.
Needs more Grace's
Is
bed.
perfectly made and well kept.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pour some Lucky Charms. I'm paused at 2050. If everyone wants to go to that, I'll be back in a minute.
All right, it's time for
Very
free
awesome.
jazz.
I'm gonna take
Grace, you're gonna
advantage
do
of
the
the
free
pause and dip on out of here.
Oh,
It's been a
okay.
Nice to meet
Thanks
you.
for
Nice to
for
see
having
you.
me. Yeah, nice to meet all of you. Good to
You're
see
the
you.
best. We couldn't do it without you. Playing every percussion part.
Yeah, holy moly.
I'll be watching tomorrow.
See you
Can't wait.
tomorrow.
Yes.
See y'all.
Tomorrow, hi.
Bye. And then there were 4.
Now, who will we vote off of this episode of Survivor?
You can vote me
Whoever
off.
does
I
the
get
worst free jazz.
Uh-oh,
well, I
that's
lose.
me.
Oh shit. Well, if we're both
Oh.
wildly out of our depth. Dude, I sing and I don't even sing jazz.
Ooh. I could probably do really badly.
I'd love
but,
to hear it.
act convincingly, you know?
Yeah.
It's my
Oh.
zillennial talent.
Millennial.
Honestly, same. Faking it until you make it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just being like, yeah, I can do that. And then being like, what the heck is that? Time to look it up.
Did James leave us?
Yeah.
He did.
Oh, SMH.
He said it's James in time, and then he Jamesed all over the place, and then he left.
Yeah.
Me when I jame. Was it during the free jazz?
A little bit before.
It was during. He hated it so much he had to go.
Oh, that's right. My memory is just so terrible.
I hope no one's eyeing up my YouTube suggested.
I am.
Oh my gas.
I'm judging you. I'm
It's
judging
okay.
World Conquest. I don't know what that is, but I'm judging.
It's a game.
Oh my god. I was in class today and one of the student presenters had to switch to do a Google search of something, and in the recently searched for my professor's laptop was Bumble and also Tinder.
Incredible.
Sometimes it be like that.
No, but she's dating another professor at the school. And so we were like, huh.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Louis Taylor Symphony No. 1. 2050. 3, 2, 1, go.
Me when I'm mournfully.
It's me
So
when I
true.
mourn.
I really love the wall of ukuleles.
I don't know. Next DVSO program is all ukuleles.
Heck yeah. And boom whackers.
Yes, that was 2 of 5 members of the CU graduate woodwind. Shoot, brass quintet. Kill.
Almost.
You were really, really close.
I know.
Yes. Oh, wait. This is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
What I was going to say is, yes, there are all the trombones recorded together for this one. And for Fabled tomorrow night. As did the trumpets for tomorrow night. And the basses. So that's very fun and fresh.
That is very fun and fresh.
And horn 3 and 5 for the first piece.
Oh my god, instrumentation reveal?
They kicked out number 4.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was very high in the oboe part. You heard that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard it a little flat. Just kidding.
And yes, that's 2 of 4 people who lived in the same home on screen.
I wish I played for this one so I could have done all 4 of us.
I know. Man, that is one bitchin' turtleneck I'm wearing.
It really is. You're killing it.
Love this. The scroll is back.
The scroll. I think next time you should present this on a papyrus scroll.
Yeah. That's probably
Yes.
pretty true.
Well, that would make sense with our theme.
Yeah, for tomorrow.
So true.
Yeah. This is the I'm in church praying part.
Do you think that's what this represents?
Yeah.
It was a part where he went to church.
Yeah, okay. I'll incorporate that into my worldview.
It's just so Plagal, man.
Ooh, you're right. I spy the corner of Grace's bed.
Let's go! I've been watching for Grace to come back on screen too.
I'm a smash hit within the community.
So true.
Oh my ass, it's so good.
It really is.
The just use of ranges there, so good.
Ugh, so good.
Yeah. A lot of these sections remind me of Shostakovich's Eighth Symphony. I don't think I really know that piece. Like, I know that I've heard it, but I don't have it, like, internalized. I would like to check that out more. This is the monster part.
The part where you drank Monster.
Yeah. It's the part where he drank Monster. That's so sick.
It's so fucking zany that hi-hat is used. It's like so unique.
Yeah. It's like a snare plus hi-hat, right? Or
Yeah, and it just fucking slaps.
Yeah.
It's just so good. I love when Lizzie dances.
Yeah.
God, so good. Check out that playing zone. That's one pianissimo snare drum moment.
You know, this kind of reminds me of Mario Galaxy.
Yeah. This part reminds me of Owen, because Owen's really big in this part.
Go ahead, Gracie.
I found you. More importantly, though, in the corner is Grace's bed.
Oh, true. The pendulum poster. It's where my sax sextet #1 premiered. Ooh, a vertical scroll.
Piano's really
Get that page turn, Nick. Period.
faux sculpt, as they say.
I like Paul's Beats.
Beats headphones?
Yeah.
Oh, and they're gone.
It's like really tripping me up that two horns are recording in the same space.
The identical plant.
What the F?
Those two are actually in quantum superposition. They're both recording at the same time, but which one you observe?
Holy shit.
Oh, this
God,
is a really good
I
part.
hate putting. Oh.
Sorry, what were you gonna say? I just really like that Celeste solo.
I was gonna say I really hate editing, putting percussion hits like on Tam Tam in because it just feels so frickin' awkward.
Oh, yeah, like how they have to appear before they hit it because inevitably you want to change it
Right.
to someone else as soon as they do hit it.
Yes, that.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, congrats, you were in frame for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Tanner time, Tanner time.
Tanner time.
I'm sorry?
This is
Tanner time.
Tanner. Ready?
Oh, awesome.
Listen to this shit.
Oh!
Yeah!
Oh, goddamn!
That's sexy as fuck.
PG-13.
Sorry.
Well, no, we can do one.
Oh, yeah.
We can say the F word once.
Oh yeah, because it's
And that deserved it. It's the most incredible clarinet playing.
Here it comes. Second violin. Look at Paul.
Holy shit, dude! Holy
I have no idea.
That's insane!
That's so cool!
I know. I love this part.
Can I have access to his raw video?
Yeah.
Is that the 2 times speed?
No. No, that's completely real.
Oh. Holy moly. He's been practicing his shredding.
Yeah.
God, this is so vibrant. Love this.
I think I actually got to that section. I was looking at other people in the second violin school drive, like, oh, what happened? Wait there. I looked in Paul's folder and he was playing it, and I was like, oh.
That's funny. This is the part where it's like sedimentary rock. And that's all I'll say about that.
Yeah.
You get some special insight from the composer.
No, it's just
that this was about sedimentary rock.
it's just
that
intuition,
clear.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like igneous.
No, that's not right.
If you don't get that, then you don't
Dang.
get music.
Aw, smashes my violin.
Return to the Colenio. Is this
Yeah, so it's
motivic
like, so back to the second
development?
move. I know this intimately because I had to keep restarting the recording right here because I couldn't play this part.
It is one of those where it's like, oh, did I play 5 of them? I kind of like this room.
Sounds like an organ.
It really does.
So sick.
He should have added an organ.
Yeah, the editing.
Just for that one.
Yeah, just for that last chord. Oh my god. Oh, and this is so good. This piano piece.
Yeah.
How about these credits? These are even better
Look at
credits. The credits tomorrow are worse than this one, just so you know.
These credits slay.
The credits tomorrow are Biomes tier credits.
I mean, those weren't bad.
Yeah.
Jonathan Gall did an excellent job.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always does.
Yeah. This one, yeah, and like this one and Fabled like are clearly like it's just gotten so much better every time, the sound of it.
I really can't believe with like all the different and probably like not super ideal microphones and setups.
Yeah.
You know, it just sounds
Yeah.
this good.
Is there ways that you in post can correct for that kind of thing, or
That's a lot
you just
of-
have to use the best you got?
That's a lot of what I do with Jonathan because he knows a lot more about that sort of world of sound manipulation.
Right.
Whereas like what I do is mainly like making sure everything's lined up, making sure like the notes are the, you know, right lengths, getting some sense of look, it's Paul Finkel.
If there's like room noise or something, there's a plugin where you can take a sample
Right.
of the room noise and cut it out of all the other.
Yeah.
That one's fun.
Yeah, we also have to
Or,
get like bench creaks out with Isotope. You know, just like random noises while the person is playing. But yeah, no, there's a lot of he's got all the fancy
Oh, right.
plugins that that's a lot of what we do. together.
Like EQing out random frequencies that the room just amplifies.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, cool.
Are there? Oh yeah, there's a post-credit scene. Another thanks to CU Boulder Housing and Dining Services at Williams Village.
Thanks for staying for the post-credit scene, and thank you so much
Is that
for
like an
watching
inside joke?
Stages.
No.
I very much hope
No,
you
it's an
enjoyed
authentic-
and will be compelled to check out more of
We
Louis'
just
music,
really
which
They
there's
fed
a
all of
link
us.
to down in the description. And since he stayed
And
to the end,
housed
I'd like to
all
very
of us.
casually mention
Specifically
that
at Williams
they will be
Village.
working with in 2022. Their names are Ernesto Aguirre and Pranav Sivakumar. They were both featured orchestrators on Biomes, and we're very, very excited to continue working with them. So please
I'm
stay
bad
tuned for
with
future
facetiousness,
announcements
so I
regarding
still
those
don't
projects.
get it.
I love Dead Village.
That's crazy.
That was wonderful. Thanks for having us for this.
Bella.
This is a fun way to get excited about tomorrow.
Yeah, Bella, thanks for being here the whole freaking time. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
You've just experienced the entire DVSO discography.
This is almost
I mean,
as long
I've
as when Bella
already-
did that tier list of every Pokemon.
That is nowhere near that long. That's 8.5 hours.
Yeah, we're not even halfway there. So that wasn't Grace's bed in the background then? No, it definitely was. Yeah,
It was.
It was.
I know that.
This is why you never complain about playing second violin. Now you get impossible parts. Yeah, let's actually collectively, as composers, like pull a giant prank and just make all of our second violin parts way harder than our first violin parts.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Please do.
It's just that they're like not in the high register.
Yeah, right.
How I feel every time I see a second oboe solo, I'm like, huh? Me?
I do this one?
You sure? There is someone whose whole job is about this, but
Wait.
okay.
They want it to have that little like 5 hertz leeway, you know?
What?
No, I
I
don't
don't-
know.
I don't know.
What's the 5 hertz leeway?
Oh, like if you're playing in a section, if you're plus or minus 5 hertz from each other, it sounds like really, really good. If everyone's perfectly in tune, then it'll sound flat.
Oh. So they wanted the 5 hertz
That's
effect
why orchestras sound so nice.
on
Oh my god.
on the second oboe solos.
So
Come on now. I'm
They
perfectly
just like
in tune.
mesh with each other in that right-wrong way.
Wow. That sounds like it sounds like a tagline for like a rom-com, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh my god.
They just mesh with each other in that right wrong way.
It's like
Anyway.
rom-com tagline by conference.
Yeah. Yeah, by conference. I'm gonna
committee.
I'm gonna end my stream. Lauren, thanks so much for like participating in the chat. I really
hanging out. It's
appreciate
been a
it.
pleasure.
Yes, it's nice to have you
Heck
here.
yeah.
And thank you to everyone else who has watched. We got 5 people watching right now. Appreciate you. Hope you will join us tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Fabled.
Be there.
Sounds just as good as stages, if not better. Not in terms of the like composing, but just in terms of how we did the editing and everything. This has been brewing for technically since like June or July of 2021. So like
Holy moly.
a long time, like a year and a half.
I'm real psyched.
No, that was when the commission was proposed. So in any case, yeah, long time coming. Really, really stoked on it. And yeah, thanks again. I'm gonna do more streaming, by the way. I'm just gonna put that out into the universe on this channel. I've had a few ideas about what I want to do. I think it would be, absolutely hysterical to listen to all
11 Mahler symphonies and put all of the movements in a tier list.
Very funny.
And that would take about it was like something like 13 hours. Let me see. Mahler symphonies playlist. Except subtracting one of these Resurrection symphonies. So, yeah, about 13 hours and 30 minutes. So, it would be something to do when when I have that quantity of time to list. But I also want to do that with like the symphonies of other composers. I think that's a really fun idea. But yeah, thanks again. And hey, Michael. Stoked on tomorrow? Hell yeah. I hope to see you there. And you can say hi in that chat too. There's a chat for the premiere as well. So
Ooh,
yeah,
amazing.
Look forward to seeing Grace's bed. Oh crap. I'm gonna have to edit. I'm gonna have to edit in Grace's bed into Fabled to increase the selling point.
Grace, can you take a picture of your
Sorry.
bed and
Yeah,
you can just
gotta keep
edit
the
it
fans
in?
happy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It'll
Yeah.
actually open. It'll open with
Oh
like
my God.
a tenth of a second. Just the bed just like flashes on screen and then it's black again, and you're like, wait, what?
Wait, what?
All right, stream
You have to
ending
make it
now.
First, though. You have to make it immaculate.
Bye.